Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been such a long time, or it feels such a long time since I've opened up a figure or statue. Just because I was opening up a figure like once every other week and just uploading it, but with the holidays and everything and me seeing family and everything, I wanted to just take a break. I was able to get figures and statues, but I just didn't want to open them. I just wanted to just take a break from recording and then now here we are, new year. I have some new figures. Hopefully, I do post a few more up in the early months, just because some of my statues have come in, some figures have been coming in. So, but I think I've tried to slow down here, so especially from what I did when I first started, and hopefully you guys will still be able to see like that good figures that are coming out. I probably will just be going for the bigger ones, not really the smaller ones like I used to, just because I'm trying to manage space, money, and everything more. So I'll be changing a few things, but I'm excited to do my first haul of the new year. I have 3 figures today. I got them in November, one in November, one in December, and one this month in January. So you guys will be able to see. Hopefully nothing came broken. I didn't even touch it. They've been in the box the whole time. So hopefully, crossing some fingers, nothing came broken. So, but I do want to show you guys a birthday present that I actually got from my brother, just because it's one of the things that I really wanted. I would say I think the poster. So I got a poster, and it was from Display, right? I told him to surprise me and see which one he wanted to get. So I did end up opening it. I really do like it. So if you guys haven't ordered from Display, I thought it was pretty cool. It is pretty easy to put together, but I'll probably hold off just until I get more space and just be able to put it off. But I still have it, so I'll be able to still at least show you guys of what I got. So it is a Frieren poster. It's a metal one, so it is going to be really clean to put together. But we got Frieren, Fern, and Mr. Stark. And then it just basically has on the other side, right, the whole crew that she was with. So I thought it was a pretty cool one. I really glad that he gave this to me, just because I think other than Jujutsu Kaisen this past season and then even this season, this has been my favorite show. It really has an amazing story to it. And I'm hoping that they're able to get more figures. I know that they have a Frieren and Fern one, but I'm hoping they're able to get Stark, Himmel, just all the characters, and hopefully they're able to get maybe a statue. I'm pre-ordering it first day, but this one came out really good. It does have this metal or this rubber thing that you can just peel off, and then they have the thing you stick to it, like the magnet and everything. So if you guys don't have a Display or don't know how it works, that's how it's going to be able to put in. But I'm going to leave it like this until, like I said, I find a better spot for it. But again, this is such a really cool not statue, I'm so used to it, but a good poster that I do want to find a perfect spot for it. So just wanted to start off with this really cool thing that it isn't a figure, but it has to do with one of my favorite animes of the season. Starting off with the first figure that I have is Miss All Sunday. I told myself I wasn't going to get anything but maximums for the Portrait of Pirates, just because I don't have much room, unless it was a Corazon in Law, which they got a re-release, and Miss All Sunday, and it also got a re-release. I didn't want to pay over market, just because they were selling for crazy $300, $350, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that until they get a re-release. And Mega House has been really good at doing re-releases for these figures. So I pulled the trigger, I was able to get it, and she looks fantastic, at least from what I can tell from the plastic. I just need, in the back right here, it shows Crocodile, the maximum, and I don't have him. So that's one that I need to get and maybe put them together. But this one, Miss All Sunday, I love her character design, so that's why I really wanted to get her. Also, I did want to point out Bon Clay's on here too. Probably one of my favorite characters in the show, just because he's goated. That's all I gotta say. If you guys have watched it, goated. So I have seen pictures of her, and especially just because of the when it first was released. So, and I really did like her. I just, obviously, I feel like they over exaggerate. Well, and that's every show, every figure basically. But this was probably one of my favorite character designs, like in the beginning, just because I think she looked really well. I love the colors. I love the purple that she has on her. I wish that they kind of went back to it, but I'm not saying I hate her character design right now. It's just, I like this one a lot better. It looked a lot more clean. It looked like a lot better than what it is now. Just because, like I said, they over exaggerate a lot of stuff. I thought she was going to be like a cold-hearted killer when she first got introduced, but she really is one of the nicest Straw Hat crew members out there. So she turned out great. It does have, if I can find it, yep, her hat right here. So I had another Nico Robin one that was like not Miss Sunday really. It was, I think, when she first joined the crew, and it had a hat too. But this one does look a lot better. So how do you go? Okay, there you go. So there is the one with the hat. I love just that they're able to bring it. I know she wore it pretty much, but sometimes some figures don't like bring in some of the things that like they wore, their abilities or whatever the case is, but they're able to bring the hat. And then all it has is this where she goes. She just goes underneath. And there you go. This base, I usually hate these type of bases, but I wouldn't say hate. I just strongly dislike these types of bases, but I like this one just because it matches the purple with the purple coat inside, and then just like her outfit too. So Mega House did a fantastic job on this. I love the texture of these, like her coat. I know sometimes they make it a little bit more rough, but this is a very smooth texture and looks really good. Her face might be the only thing that I don't like. I feel like it's a little off. Like her mouth just doesn't seem right with her face. It just doesn't go together. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, that's just that's how her mouth looks to me. Again, they did such a fantastic job. They did have really cool shade. I don't know how, if you guys can tell, like her thighs are like very bright, and then like her knees and everything got a little bit darker. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like just looking into this a little bit more, but I don't know. I felt like, I think the whole thing should have been the same shade. I don't know. It just, to me, maybe I'm just looking at it wrong, and just my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. But I really wish that they had the same shading together. But other than like just the mouth and the face, I do love the pose. It's something different compared to what they normally do. Just like being standing still or just not doing anything. So this one, I love always when they do some pretty cool poses, and they did a fantastic job on this one. So this will be my last Portrait of Pirates that isn't a maximum, unless they get like another law. Maybe they do, maybe if I can't get like another certain character, I have to think. Maybe if they do a Kuma, right? And they don't have a maximum yet, I'll probably go for it. But this right here is going to be my last one that I can see in the future. But it's a very good one to end on. Okay, this next one I've had since November. As you guys can see, this is Bondrewd from Made in Abyss. And this one, I finally watched. I'll admit that I didn't watch the movie or the new one, the new show that's like a second season, before I bought this, before I pre-ordered it. I just vaguely remember him when in the first season, and I thought he was really cool. I love the design. And then when it was on its way to shipping me, I was like, I'm gonna watch the movie. And this dude is very vicious. Like, he is a monster. But the movie was so good. I got very emotional here, but it was really good. I am looking forward to putting this figure next to my Nanachi, my Rico and Reg figures that I have. Or I don't have Reg, but my characters that I have, and it's going to look really good. Unfortunately, I did put them up. I don't have enough space, so I had to pick and choose which one I had to put up. But I will open this one up, probably put it back in his box until I'm able to put them together. Hopefully sometime in the middle of this year, you guys are able to see another rim tour, and hopefully it's a lot bigger, and you guys can see him and all of the Made in Abyss figures together. I do want to say I am going to open up another Made in Abyss statue. My Figurama Made in Abyss statue showed up a couple days ago, so I will be opening it up pretty soon, and then hopefully uploading the video maybe in the next week or so. And if you guys do love Made in Abyss, check that out. I thought it's such a pretty cool statue. Maybe the faces don't look as good, but I love the design. I think that one's a lot better than the Prime 1, surprisingly, just because I don't like how small they look in the Prime 1. But that's for the other video. I do want to Bondrewd just because I love the all black. One of the coolest already. Like, I'm blown away. One of the things that I do like, I still have his like things that we're gonna put together, but I just wanted to show you guys without it, just how it looks. Love the pose. My gosh, when I watched the movie, when he did that pose, fantastic. And I love that they're able to do it. Like I said, to me, poses are one of the big things that I look at figures, and this one knocked it out of the park. And this right here, the rock, I'm glad that they didn't do a normal base, like the clear one. The rock is fantastic. Quest Q did other Made in Abyss figures, but I think this one probably is my favorite one that I have. It's just really cool. The all black, man, I really don't know what else to say, but this just looks beautiful. But what we're gonna do is try to put this together. So they have this little tank thing here. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure it goes here in the back. So you guys see, just goes straight back there. Oof, man, that looks so cool. It does have instructions, but we're gonna wing it. And then I say that, and then I'm gonna mess up. So let's see. This right here is gonna go somewhere, and I'm gonna go get those instructions real quick. If you guys have seen any of my videos, I am not a good person with putting stuff together. So anytime they have instructions, I am all for it. It just doesn't, I don't know why, I just can't put them together. So I just realized I might have put something in wrong. So if we're going to, please don't break, okay. So I think we're supposed to put something in here. So the instruction says we're gonna put like a little cylinder on this. Let's see. Is this it? No, that's his tail. Maybe this? It can't be this. No, maybe it's already there. So it shows that you can lift up. Ooh, snap. So you can lift up. Now I have to find the thing you put in there. What? All right, I'm gonna try to go find that piece real quick. But by the way, this goes up. That's pretty cool. Okay, I figured out what it was. I don't have it. It just, who would have thought? But it's actually a battery. So you can actually put like batteries down here. There's like a little light thing. And what it does, it lights up the middle of his mask, which is super cool. I just, who would have thought you would have had batteries in this? Like, I don't think it ever showed it. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go without any batteries. And that sucks. That would have been really cool because, like, at least when you see it in the picture, right here, it shows that it lights up. So, well, that sucks. So I won't be able to put it in there. They do have a first spot of it, but this little piece right here goes inside. So I gotta just figure out how to put it in there. You can actually, so there's a little like piece right there. You just put it down and let's see if it like fits in. Unless I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to rip it. Maybe. Yeah, it's supposed to come out and I just did the worst thing possible. So you're supposed to put this little piece in the back and then it's supposed to somehow fit. I don't know what they're doing. Like, this doesn't make sense. So like you're supposed to fit it in here and it's just not fitting. This piece won't go higher. So let me try to figure this out and I'll just explain to you guys how it goes in. Okay, so I haven't fully put it in. You just have to slowly put it in there so you guys can see. Bam. Like you just have to extend out a little bit more. I'm hoping it doesn't break. It does have and it might have broken. I don't know. Please tell me it didn't break. Okay. You guys, there we go. Boom. Okay. So this little piece right here that you can lift up is just supposed to go back in the middle. That's really what it was. I don't know what this does. Maybe with the battery it does something. So we're gonna go put them back in. Like I said, it looks really cool. Looks just phenomenal. And then you're just gonna put, like, I guess these little pieces in there. This one goes on top. All right, so I already put the first one in, but you're just gonna put these pieces right next to each other. I'm hoping this one just fits right in like the other one. If I can see, maybe it's the other way. Okay. So the first one was a lot easier, maybe just because I'm trying to do it. So yep, these two go back here. And then this piece right here just goes on top of like the canister. I'm gonna name it a canister just because I don't know what else it could be. And then it just goes on top. Maybe. Okay, I really tried to put this in there. I don't know what figure companies try to do when I'm trying to make these like super hard to put together. So I'm not even gonna try. There's no point to me. I don't want to break it. I still think this looks cool. There's not really a point to it. To me, it doesn't really matter too much. But next thing, the last thing is we're gonna put this tail here. Let's see how it's supposed to go in. And there you go. So I was very surprised that he got a tail. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. But he does look fantastic, as you guys can see. I love the stance. I'm gonna keep saying it. The black looks awesome. I love that they're able to put like this canister stuff on there. I think it just makes it pop. And then just the shading of the outer coat with the inner coat looks awesome. So as you guys can see, like this one inside looks a little bit more grayish. And then on the outside, it's more like blackish blue. And that makes the colors pop, and it really turned out fantastic. The bottom, as you guys can see, the base, it has these little suitcases on there. And if you guys know, I don't want to ruin it for you guys if you guys haven't seen it, but there's pretty cool details with this one. That's why I love that they're able to do that. And then just little bits and pieces here in the front. Nothing too special. I don't remember if there's anything special to that at all, but it turned out fantastic. I really wish I was able to turn on the light on this one. But if you guys see this and you guys are gonna get it, make sure you guys get a battery that goes in it. It doesn't really explain what it is. I haven't actually seen it. But yeah, it looks really cool. So just overall, I know this is gonna look good with my other ones. And I was hoping you guys would be able to see it, but when you guys see that room tour, hopefully you guys are going to see them put together. But yeah, he looks fantastic. Lastly is going to be this Marin Kitagawa Swimsuit version. I don't usually get these. I think I maybe got like one or two kind of revealing figures, but I usually don't get this. But I did like the show, and I love that they're able to do more scenes from the show. And I'm hoping one day that they're able to do a Gojo. Maybe from this scene, kind of a little embarrassed one. But they usually don't do male figures unless for some reason they have the Fruits Basket one. They have the Yuki and the Kyo, but they don't have Toru. So that just, I don't know how that makes sense. But I hardly ever see figures of males from the shows unless it's just like a male-centric show. But this one I've seen videos of. She looks great. I think there was like an issue with something not touching, so I'm hoping mine is perfectly fine. I did have the Aniplex one from the school uniform, so that one looked good, but I think this one is going to look a little bit better. It is a 1/7 scale. I think that one was also a 1/7 scale, so they should hopefully scale together. I'm going to put them next right here, next to Yuki and Kyo, just because they have the school uniform, and there's no other place for me to put it. So this one hopefully doesn't have any issues. But I did forget, it came with, I don't know if you guys got this. I got this from Ninden Games. It came with this little card right here, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know what the writing says. If you guys can someone explain it to me what that is. And then it came with this one right here. I think this one looks a little bit better. I love that it just looks like that. So You can open it. I'm gonna leave it unopened for now just because I want to see these just right here. So maybe I get like a little postcard and just put it like back there with them. So just, I don't know if you guys got it too. I'm pretty sure you guys did, just because I think it just came with everything. So just wanted to show that out there. Okay, so it's a lot bigger box than I thought it was going to be. So it comes with like the 2 little like rugs or mattresses. I don't know what you guys call it, so I'm sorry if I didn't say it right. I guess it's just the floor boards that they have. They are very, very big. And then this one right here is like the mattress or the covers that she's on. So this one's like a brick. Let's see, it has her bag, which is pretty cool. The clothing they have, so that's pretty sweet that she like put down, like a pillow, and then Marin. So this one has a lot of cool stuff to it. So let's see them all together. She turned out really good. I do love always when they do the little blushes on like the character's face, especially when they do it in the show, and it came out really good. One of the things that I don't like, it's just so easy. It's not a magnet. I think it just tries to like stick on there, but it easily can fall off. Like I have a Gojo one from Mappa that just kind of sticks on there and it's like a magnet. You can still move it pretty easily, but like when you like see like this moves so easily. That's one of the things that I wish they did a better job on. Just because if you guys see, it doesn't stick very well. It's a very like strong, it's like a brick. So I think maybe that's one of the things that made it to where like they just can't put like a metal in. I'm not quite sure, but this is such a brick. But it does have good details. I love that they have the lines here. They didn't mix anything right there. So yeah, it's just basically covers that I have on there. So it goes in pretty easily. Again, I wish that they're able to make it to where it's like more of a magnet. The colors on Marin for the hair, I think this one's a lot better just because this has more yellow and then it flows more to the red. The yellow on the Aniplex one, I think it's a little bit more lighter or brighter, and this one's more dark, and I like the darker one a lot better on her. And so this one I'd say has a little edge to like the shading of the hair other than the other one in Aniplex. So there's that. I am going to show you guys a closer look at just the floorboards that they have. It's very hard to do it when I'm like just looking at you guys, but they have the pillow. That's pretty cool. It's just going to go in front of her purse that she brought, and then the solid rock. Like it's like very hard for the clothes that you just put in front of her. So I think that's pretty cool. It's funny, you know, it's just when you're feeling clothing like this, but they're like rock solid. To me, that's just pretty funny. So as you guys can see that these are all together, and I really do like it. Still simple, right? But I wish that they would have put the floorboard or the little base right here together, because you can move it and it just doesn't look even. So I wish that they would have just kept it as a one, you know, and like it would have just been a solid base. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. The texture of it is pretty cool. It has a really good feel to it. It has like texture to where if you can rub your fingers, it's pretty cool feeling, I guess is a word to explain it. And then just like the purse and everything is up front. So there really isn't anything other special than what this shows. I love that it does go well together. And then when you just feel like you're in the show when you're looking at this figure, because the other one, it just has a school uniform. It's just, that's pretty cool. But this one has a really unique feel to it, just because I think the show first introducing this of like her, like just going to Gojo's house, being able to measure everything and just being how she is. I love that they're able to do that. I think the toes look a little weird. They look a little bit longer than more round. So I don't know. That's just one little nitpick thing that I have. But other than that, the fingers look really cool. And then the face looks fantastic. So overall, this one I'd say is a little bit above the school uniform. And hopefully they're able to maybe get another one with Gojo, you know, maybe the last one when she did the vampire one. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was just that one. Maybe if they can do that one with Gojo, I think that'd be pretty sick. So that was my haul. I had a lot of cool. I try to get a mixture of different characters. I have more females than males just because I feel like that's all they do. But overall, I think they all turned out great. I'm excited to put them in my collection, and so you guys can see a lot of cool figures that they come out there. I just don't think there's a lot of good looking figures out there right now. I'm hoping that they're able to release some of the new shows. They do a lot more Frieren. If they do the Apothecary Diaries, like a cool figure like that. Maybe, I'm trying to think, a new Dangers in the Hearts like figure. I don't know. There's a lot of cool ones that I think they can do that will help me pre-order them. I just haven't really seen much that I like, but it's still early. It's still early in the season, and hopefully they're able to get a lot out there. So thank you guys for watching again. I do have my Made in Abyss Figurama statue probably posting up within the next week or so. So you check that out when it comes out. Subscribe. I have been slowing down, but I am going to do a lot more cool stuff. So subscribe. You guys will be able to see a lot more stuff. That is going to be pretty cool. And if you guys like any of these figures, let me know which one's your favorite. I probably say my Bondrewd is going to be my favorite one just because of the pose and just how it looks. So let me know what you guys think. And thank you guys for watching. And until next time.